Hey Bell City, Coach Mello coming at you with another at-home workout. This one is for Tuesday, and your question of the day today is, what is your favorite picnic field game? Think like horseshoes, spikeball, croquet, badminton even, something like that. When you're at a picnic and they've got games out, what do you want to play? Cornhole's another great one, so think about that, get at us with your answer there. All right, let's get into it. Let's talk about your warm-up. 5 minutes today for your warm-up. You've got 10 single object RDL. That single object can be a kettlebell, a dumbbell, your choice. Then we're gonna come down to a quadruped position on your hands and knees. We'll do 5 each side, thoracic rotation. And finally, you're gonna end up with 5 Sumo Inch Worms with a yoga push-up. So, from the top, number 1, single object RDL. I'm using my dumbbell here. I'm gonna hold either side of the dumbbell in my hand. I'm gonna pull my shoulders back. Feet are gonna be about hip width apart, slight bend in the knee, big hinge in the hip. Warm up that hinge, warm up your hamstrings. Don't have to go all the way down to the ground. Just go so far as you can. You feel that stretch before you start losing that back position. All right, so that's the first part. Second part, stretch it out. Come down to that quadruped position on your hands and knees. You're gonna bring one hand to your ear, and then you're going to rotate as much as you can, and then back down, and rotate, thinking about that upper back, that scapula, rotating around. You will do 5 with one side, and then switch around 5 with the other side. Final movement of your warm-up. 5 Sumo Inch Worms with a yoga push-up. Sumo stance, outside shoulder width. You're gonna hinge, walk yourself out. That yoga push-up, we're coming down, sweeping up into an upward dog, bringing your chest back down, sweeping back into a downward dog, and then walking your hands into your feet. All right? So nice warm up today, stretching it out, warming it up as you go. You will go through that AMRAP for 5 minutes. So you got your single object RDLs, 10 of those. 5 each side, Cupid, thoracic rotation, and then finally 5 Sumo Inch Worms with a yoga push-up. All right, sweet. Let's move on to your strength. Your strength today is 4 sets on a 12-minute running clock. You're going to do 8 single arm object, crossbody, staggered stance deadlift, and then 8 pausing single arm hang power clean. So 4 sets on a 12-minute clock, 8 of each arm of your stagger stance crossbody RDLs with your object, and then you're going to go into that hang power clean with your object, and you're going to pause 1 second in your receiving position. All right, so from the top, stagger stance. That means if my left leg is my working leg, that'll be my forward leg. The other leg comes back, feet are about shoulder width apart so you can balance. I am up on my back toe and my back knee is bent. From here, holding the object in my right arm, I'm going to hinge into my left hip, cross my body, and then stand up. So sitting back into that left hip, left hamstring is working hard here. If you watch me from the side, you'll see I'll have a bend in that knee, little bend, big old hinge, back stays nice and flat, little rotation, and then I'm coming back up. All right, so you'll do 8 with one side, and then 8 with the other side. This back leg here is just serving as a kickstand. Okay, so my front leg is my working leg, and I'm just kind of kickstanding myself for balance with that back leg. Okay, 8 with one side, 8 with the other side. Then you'll go into your hang power cleans. With these hang cleans, you are pausing for 1 second in your receiving position. So think mechanics, all right, for that power clean. Coming down, hinging to your hang, jumping, and catching. I'm pausing for 1 second with my elbow up, back of the dumbbell on my shoulder, nice squat stance, and then I'm standing into rep number 2, okay? So focus jump, shrug, and receive, just like you would with a barbell. Pretty soon, guys, we're on the countdown. We'll be back at it in the gym with our barbells. So we want to focus on that extension, that little shrug, and then dropping under the weight, okay? So practice that. You've got 4 sets on a 12-minute clock, 8 of those, and then 8 with that hang. So the hang anywhere above the knee. You can do this with a kettlebell as well. Same thing here. You're receiving in that good front rock position with your kettlebell. That'll work just as well. All right, that is your strength. Moving on to your conditioning. Conditioning, this is gonna be fun. Short little sprints. You've got 5 sets of a 3-minute AMRAP. You will rest 1 minute between your sets, okay? So we're gonna do 5 3-minute AMRAPs. The movements stay the same for each AMRAP, and you are going to pick up each round where you left off the previous one. So ultimately, you guys will have 1 total rounds and reps to report at the end. The 3-minute AMRAP is 4 single arm push press each side, 6 single arm power cleans. These are power cleans coming from the floor each side, and then 8 single object front rack alternating lunges. So quick 4, 6, 8 is your rep scheme. You guys are gonna get through these rounds pretty quickly, and then you get that 1 minute of rest in between. You guys are gonna do this 5 total sets, okay? So starting from the top, push press, single arm, back of the bell sitting on my shoulder, elbow is up, good grip on that bell. I'm gonna push my knees out, and dip and drive. 4 with one side, and then we're switching over 4 with the other side. Make sure you guys are fully locked out, not coming out in front of your body, not overextending. Good positions here, all right? 4 and 4. Then, power cleans. We're coming from the floor, and you're doing 6 each side. One head of the dumbbell touches the floor. We jump, and we drop, and we receive, all right? All the way up into that front rack. 6 and 6. Then, hold that object here in the front rack across your chest, and we are doing 8 total alternating reverse lunges, 8 total for each side. All right, so you'll go through that. Again, quick, 4, 6, 8. As many rounds as possible in 3 minutes. You will rest a minute in between your sets, get at it again, pick up each AMRAP where you left off the previous one, and then at the end you'll give us 1 total number of rounds and reps that you guys were able to get through. Awesome, but wait, there's more. We have a finisher for you guys. So the finisher is going to be 3 sets of 20 slow crunches. You can rest as needed between your sets. Figure we'll take about 5 or 6 minutes in class for this. 20 slow crunches with a 2-second pause at the top. So for these crunches, you can use your ab mat if you have one, or put a pillow, towel roll, something behind your back. We are crunching up, hold, 1, 2, back down. Get your shoulder blades up off of the floor, back down. 1, 2, and down. All right, 20 of those. Make sure you're not yanking on your neck as you do this, and make sure you're pushing your lower back into the floor, bringing those shoulder blades up off of the floor each time. Not like a sit-up where you have to come all the way up. And notice that I'm not using momentum with my arms because this is a strict crunch coming back down. All right? So we'll do 3 sets of 20, resting as needed between your sets. That'll be your core finisher. And that's it. That's all she wrote. You guys are doing great. Keep it up. We will see you in the Zoom room soon. Peace out, Bell City.